Today I'd like to tell you about the StewMac JHS Bomb Boost pedal kit. JHS dropped the Bomb Boost from their product line a number of years ago, but we worked with them closely to bring it back as an exclusive pedal kit sold only through Stuart McDonald. Now, a boost pedal serves a variety of purposes depending on where you place it in your effects chain. One way to use it is at the very end of your chain to restore volume and tone that's lost from using pedals that are old, not true bypass. A different way of using it is to put it at the very front of your signal chain to drive your overdrive pedals, your distortion pedals, and fuzz pedals into a higher level of saturation for a heavier sound. The way I like to use them is as a standalone into a tube amp to give me a little extra distortion and saturation and volume when I'm playing solos to help cut through the mix. Today, I'm going to demo this pedal with a couple different guitars with different pickups in it so you can see how the pedal acts with different styles of pickups. First, we're going to start with a Stratocaster, which is loaded with Stuart McDonald Golden Age single coil pickups, CTS pots, and an orange drop capacitor. And I'm running through a Pro Junior that has the volume set around 3 and the tone set at about 5. First, I'm going to play the unaffected signal, and then with a chord ringing out, I'm going to kick the pedal on so you can hear the jump in volume. Now, if you noticed, the affected sound really doesn't sound too much different tonally than the unaffected sound. It's just louder and more full, which gives the single coils a certain sweetness, which is really beneficial in a band situation, especially if you're playing with a three-piece. It helps fill out the overall sound of the band a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to a humbucker loaded guitar so you can see how the Bomb Boost behaves with those. As you know, single coils and humbuckers are totally different beasts sound-wise. The humbucker has a wider magnetic field and usually has a higher DC resistance, so it's got less top end than most single coils that you're going to use. So that's going to give them a different sound overall than single coils, especially the way they interact with the boost pedal. I'm going to do the same thing when I'm testing this guitar. I'm going to play the riff unaffected. Then as the last chord rings, I'm going to go ahead and kick it on. Now you notice an increase in volume as well as an increase in saturation and overall distortion, which makes the boost really killer with humbuckers when you need to get up over the mix for a guitar solo or something like that. Now these pedals are really easy to build, and they use the same components that JHS uses in production builds. Features like true bypass switching, pre-drilled enclosures that come undecorated so you can do whatever you'd like as far as the look of them go. The circuit cards are very high quality and well marked for easy assembly and easy to read, so you have no problem identifying which component goes where. They also come with the best instructions in the business. We worked really hard in-house to make these the most comprehensive and easy to understand. And in particular, the Bomb Boost is very simple. There's just a handful of parts, so if you're trying to figure out which one to start with and you don't have any experience with something like this, I'd recommend starting with this one because of its ease in build. Should you have any issues at all putting them together, drop us an email or give us a call and we'll set you on the right track. Now with one knob, there's not much more than I can talk about on this guy, so I'm just going to play a little more music to take me out.